No.
It was a reference to you meowing.
No, there's something about... Okay, well, don't show the chicken in prison again, please. Well... yeah, I could have, but it's not T-Bone Knox. I'm not going to.
Fair. In the meantime, Garexi finds Petulins. That's one down. His face tries to clear out Chumacera before leaving and making their way further forward. Twisted Minds IGL falls and Nox continues. Skill effects, lops and nades start shooting as well. Finds two. Ribbons and Spiro falls. And they're now aware there's two teams in the nearby vicinity.
Yeah, trying to move up against Twisted Minds and finding himself extra angles. Whilst these two are knocked, it could be the easy opportunity for them to be able to put the nail in the coffin here for Twisted Minds, but not going to be the case. Doesn't want to go too far forwards, understanding that he could be very vulnerable if he does. Kurexi falls back to the wall for the moment, and these mollies not really going to connect too much. So, Fuzzface under a lot of shots. Polish Power Marsalek, you are stuck.
Speaking of not being able to catch a break, he's been hunted the entire game, and the remaining teammates not really been able to get on the other side just yet. Fuzzface peeked over, tried to apply suppressing fire, found the knock on one, but not more is going to happen. But look at the follow-up. Immediately after BBL catches it in the kill feed, they pull up. They want these points for themselves.
Not bad, a good opportunity here. They already see knocks that have already gone down. How much can they get done, though? You kind of need to get into the buildings fast, because Ascend is actually looking at you from the distance and taking out Smash very quickly. If you're going to make this pull-up, you need to know that they're there. And actually comes around the spot here. Escapes and will actually take him out very quickly alongside the molly that's going to do some damage as well. But Fuzzface is also taking out Clip. What a disaster from Polish Power.
BBL did not have all the information coming into this one. They didn't know of Ascent. They didn't know of Fuzz down by the waterfront. And now, realizing it, but it's simply too late. Michael in trouble. Smash knocked. And I don't think there's any world where BBL recovers from this.
No, indeed. This is absolute disaster.
Then exactly where we ended the game yesterday. Now, we don't necessarily like repetitive circles, but for all it is, it gave us a very entertaining endgame.
It's a good circle, to be honest with you here. Sarvam is going to finish off some question mark down at the bottom. BBL is gone. Full Tilt clears that out because they now need to start moving. Okay, Toby, do you want me to repeat everything I said yesterday about the circle, or can we just assume that we're ready to go?
The viewers know. I want you to talk about Polish Powers crossing on over while 6 people are shooting at him.
Red alert, scary, care. Oh, actually not too bad. Help from the other side here. As Norcus unfortunately will get completely taken out. But Crunio is going to be one of the only ones remaining here. Still Fuzz is on the beach, and Navi's actually laying in some shots against him. But yeah, Exalt's been able to deal with that quite well.
I mean, Navi played into it from this position yesterday too, and up until the point where FaZe pushed over and ended up taking them out, they were looking very good pushing up on foot from that southern side. So we'll see how they manage to do things similar here in this one. In the meantime, question mark being lit on fire. All of them fall as Sarvam continue to rack up points. They're sat down there in the bottom, but slowly trying to claw their way out of the bottom 5.
So there's even more teams, significantly more teams, than yesterday's scenario.
So our eyes are on FaZe as they try to make their committed rotation on through 3, make that 4 in the vehicle. We've seen it before when teams do this. It usually does not end up well, but here they come full speed forward. First one already forward, and that is team's 1 nade. Could be the downfall of the boys in red. Nice we'll see if it is. Oh. First nade connects, finds the knock onto Vex. Second one doesn't, but DA wants all of it. One more nade up forward, as it's just Correxa left alive, half HP. Smoked for days, blind for days. He will be seen, and there he falls. DA not welcoming their neighbors.
Where was that when they were against M-Force in the previous game? That was lovely stuff. I mean, of course, FaZe here really stuck between a rock and a hard place, clumped up, big damage from nades, huge damage from nades, in fact, but that's DA holding this down. And this is exactly what we were talking about. The fact that these locations are very taken in advance because everybody's reviewed the games from yesterday. They know how to try and approach this location now compared to the previous scenario. So for Ascend, they're going to be committing smokes to try and deny these lines of sight for the moment, because if you go north, then you're suddenly in the range of other teams. If you go south, you're suddenly in the range of other teams. Sawn-offs are so cool, and they've been so cool all through the 3 days.
They really have. Sawn-off. The sound of Captain America ripping wood apart in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yep, Elliot peeking on over. Realizing that there's quite a few quite a few enemies on this other side of the ridge line. Spots Getrox initially, spots 2, anticipating them to come out on the other side. Spots them. Oh, a quick peek through the hole in the smoke. That spots the second one as well. Aim low. Now forced to stop, take the peek and return. Goes down to the blue. But Elliot falls as well.
Bit too much of a commitment, actually, with that spray down from Senya here. These guys are still very good at being able to return the fire against you. So, smoke, interesting smoke from Example to keep this going, as now Ding is trying to move up against the Na'Vi position. That knock on Alia really assisted them so much in any attempt that they're going to be making.
This is a huge fight as well, not so much for DA, but definitely for Ruin and Howl. They need to come out victorious. They found the first knock, DA instantly backing off, knowing the position they're up against, knowing the team that they're trying to deal with. More damage coming through, but Ruin able to connect one onto Code Margo. That's him down. Na'Vi does come out victorious against Ding. As we stay on this fight, Howl now finding the double. The Mad, nice off-angle position.
This is kind of important. If they can take this away from DA, that'd be nice. But the Wu is actually moving up against this as well. They hear the fight, know what's going on. Quizzy, though, is not looking in the right direction at all. Takes a huge amount of shots to the body. And he's going to have to fall away from this. And now Howl is aware that there are other threats looming.
But Alia not agreeing. Again, they have been looking way more towards the southern side here than towards the north, and I think they're trying to commit now to we got to take one side first. We can't constantly run back and forth. Now they're all four sending it down towards the south, having heard the shots being exchanged between Polish Power and M-Force. I think this is what they're going to commit to.
Force going to get sprayed on down here by Fuzzface to start things. He is the only one left alive for a Polish Power, but Na'Vi in the distance sees them as well. That's a nade going on through. Just goes past the target. Unfortunate there for Na'Vi, not only to be able to get an extra kill, but also the steal on the one that was down potentially. And that's, well, they're cleaned up anyway. Example decides to just, you know, I'm actually really good at shooting. I'm just going to shoot everything.
Oh, we had to hurry? I'm so sorry. I just, yep, they're down. Let's continue. One player that's not down, though, yet, and can still do a lot of damage. Actually, two, I should say, is Fuzz and Lou. Both still alive on the southeast side.
True, yeah. There's not many placement points just yet on the board. The Mad shooting through some of that shrubbery against them. Lou finally falls, so those placement points are going to start slowly racking up now as the final solo, or one of the solos has been taken out. But for how they're so condensed, if either the Wu or Na'Vi decides, okay, it's time to get rid of you, it could be very, very swift.
Did Fuzzface move? I'm not sure. He doesn't look like he's been moving. He's sitting very still, and here comes the shot over. Once again, Na'Vi helping out Howl as best as they can.
Yeah, I do feel like, well, you know, just shoot everything, I guess. I mean, they've already got themselves 7 kills.
So,
yeah, exactly. Example himself has 5, and they're actually trying to take out people as well as steal. That goes up to 9 very quickly. Could easily be 10 in just a few moments' time, as Lass has already been knocked 2.
Fuzz is down as well, so that is more teams out. More points guaranteed for Howl, even in a tricky position. They will fall in 5th, though. So a 7-point game. Make that a 6-point game for them in this match. But still, more than what could have happened had they fallen earlier. But Ascent
don't quite connect with as much as they need to. Global Army accesses the weak point of Kiliakai, though. He is, well, okay. Double bang, gone.
That is the player you would not want to lose there, because he was a surprise element. He was the one to weaken the team pushing up on you, that should then allow for Chris and Mika to peek out from inside the warehouse, or from the shack itself. But Na'Vi, they're feeling it. They're pushing forward. Uber spots one, finds the knock. No, he doesn't find the knock. As a matter of fact, CC coming out victorious. Example is there for the trade, but the blue is closing in.
Honestly, I feel like for Sarvam, that angle from Na'Vi was very unsuspected, because why is anybody going around here? Like, I don't think it's exactly the right play to be making at this moment, but regardless, as they're now going to be trying to still trade against Sarva.
Ascent left.
How much can they do against this?
They're backfilling Wu.
This could work.
Wu has no reason to look behind them right now. They came out, they're using the Wu's smokes against them. You see, they're all trying to flash into this. They have no clue that Ascent has slept. They're like, what? They're not here? Where have they gone? Where have they gone? You see the confusion.
It's like phantoms just suddenly disappearing, but behind you, they're going to pop out.
So smart.
This is terrifying. They also still have to be wary of the fact that Na'Vi is probably getting the res as well, so they'll be 3 alive. The way in which this game has moved, the teams have moved around one another, is quite surprising to me.
The timing of Mika and Chris is absolute, like, as you said, phantom escape in this position. Crucial. Now, they might not win this. Oh, Mika here. They're playing with fire here. Need to take that shot soon. Of course, they want to stay alive for as long as they can. They do not want to give up the position. They want to see NAVI and Wu fight, but you have to take that fight soon. Spot2 get the double. Chris finds the first, gets the third as well, and that is going to be Wu out. They get the kills, they get the reset opportunity, but NAVI is still here. Top 2 guaranteed. Chris, do you have it in you? Are you on fire? No, you're not. Do you get the first aid off, though?
What was going on with the comms for him to instantly flick and take the second target? That was unbelievable by Ascend here, as now we have NAVI looking to finish this off. Ascend has pulled magic out of the hat in these final moments, but the boys in yellow, NAVI, the world champions, are looking to jump up those leaderboards. This bush is a scary bush.
Shoot, Mika, you cannot hold it for that long. It is example, and they will come out victorious. But for Ascent in this game to survive in the fashion that they did, kudos to you.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.